Willow is the ultimate symbol of the moon and its connection to the goddess in Wiccan religion. Its presence near rivers and streams and in old graveyards all contribute to the overall mysterious and magical vibe of the willow. Not only is it sacred to the moon, which we're studying this month, but it's also commonly included in Imbolc celebrations. Imbolc, or midwinter as I call it, is the celebration of the beginning of the end of winter. It's the time when the first flowers start to pop through the snow and the snow is melting in the increasing sun. We usually celebrate with bonfires or with lighting up a fireplace and burning sacred woods, just like willow. One of the most common uses for willow in witchcraft is in the making of sacred tools. Sturdy willow branches are carved into wands or found naturally shaped as divining rods, while the long wispy branches are used to bind the twigs on brooms or besoms. Willow wands are used to encourage physical and emotional healing, connect with dreams or intuition, and call in energy from the moon. Willow has been associated with death since ancient Greece, at least, where it was used as a protective talisman while traveling into the underworld. Its hunched-over stance is reminiscent of grief, sorrow, and weeping, and used to be a common symbol carved onto headstones to represent these feelings. This is also why they're so common in graveyards and cemeteries today. White willow bark is a natural pain reliever and actually the basis for aspirin. You can find it pretty much anywhere. And since magical energy often mirrors physical world energy, willow is a great magical ingredient in spells to do with health, healing, and the easing of pain. Emotional pain and intense grief are especially within the purview of our darling weeping willow. This is exactly why I recently included it in a little poppet that I made. I made the poppet blue so that it worked with communication. I'm working to heal my issues with communication. And so naturally I included some white willow bark in my poppet to help with healing and also to feel just a little bit more magical. Willow's connection to the moon makes it a powerful, all-purpose magical herb for witchcraft. It's associated with magic, enchantment, dreaming, and even doors to other worlds. Many stories and legends use willow as a backdrop for meeting with fairies, goddesses, witches, unicorns, and all sorts of other magical creatures. And finally, the willow tree is associated with making wishes. This is the main reason I chose it for this month, since we have a wonderful and wild blue moon on the 31st. The blue moon is a time to wish for things that might otherwise seem a little outlandish or needlessly luxurious. This is perfect for the willow. If you have a live willow growing nearby, pay it a visit on the night of the blue moon. Grab a pliable branch and carefully tie it in a knot, whispering to the willow what it is you want. When you get your wish, go back and untie the knot. You can bring some champagne and leave it under the tree as an offering to the moon if you'd like. If you don't have access to a living tree, you can still find willow branches, wands, wreaths, or maybe even fallen twigs. Write your wishes on ribbons or scraps of fabric or paper tags and hang them on your piece of willow while whispering your wishes, and then hang it in the moonlight and let your wishes manifest.